I'll use a Hello everyone. If you're new to my channel is Cooking Mom. And if like I said, if you're new to my channel and you like my videos, go on there and hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Also, today I'm doing some cookies. They're called lace cookies. My cousin Janice wanted me to do this recipe. So this is for you, Jan. I hope I do them justice. So anyway, they're called lace cookies, and you're gonna use a cup of old-fashioned oats, which is oatmeal. You're gonna use 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, and I already got my flour in the bowl there. And you're gonna use a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, which I'll measure that out also. You're gonna use a cup of sugar. I have my sugar ready. You're gonna use a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and I'll put that in there also. You're going to use 1 egg. You're going to take 1 egg slightly beaten. You're going to take a 1/2 cup of melted unsalted butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a cup of chopped pecans, which I haven't chopped my pecans, but I've got a cup there. So, but anyway, well, let's get started. Okay, I got my little food processor, and I'm going to put my pecans in there, and we're gonna chop them up. And you're gonna wanna chop them up pretty fine. See if you can tell. They're pretty fine. Make sure. Yep. Yeah, they're pretty fine. So I'm just gonna sit that back on there for a minute. Sit that aside. And then I'm gonna melt my butter, and I will come back. It's a 1/2 cup, so you're gonna need a whole stick of unsalted butter, because we're gonna add some salt to this recipe too. I'll melt it, and then I will come back. Okay, I got my butter melted. Now, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my egg, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my egg in this bowl and beat it up just a little bit. Okay, I rearranged the camera so you can see, but you're just gonna slightly beat that egg. Just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna set that to the side. Now I've got like I said, I got my 2 tablespoons of flour. So I'm gonna need a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. So, and I'm gonna put it in this flour mixture. That's a 4. Ooh. And then we're gonna need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I'm gonna do this over the sink so I don't get too much. Okay, I got a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and I'm just gonna mix all that in with that flour. Now all we got to do is combine everything together. That's mixed up pretty good. So, all right, now I'm gonna bring my egg back over here. And I got a cup of sugar. I'm gonna put my sugar in with my egg first, before I add that butter. It just says mix all your ingredients together, so like I said, I'm mixing all this to start with, and I can add a little bit of butter at the time, and then I'll add my flour and my oats. I want to get that sugar and butter and egg flour mixture. I want to get that mixed up. And I'm just going to add the flour a little bit at a time. This is only my second time making these. So, but they are real good. I think you'll like them. She said she had a friend that called them crack cookies. But they kind of look like lace when you get ready, when they get through baking. I got a little bit more butter to put in there. And then we're going to add the oats and the pecans and the vanilla flavor. There's a tad more flour. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add my teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. Get the right one. Okay. A teaspoon. And vanilla flavoring. Going in. Alright, so we got that. Mix all that up good. These cookies is easy to make and simple. So, alright, now I'm gonna get my oatmeal and we'll come back. Okay, I'm gonna add the oatmeal or oats. That's 1 cup. Now, I got to add my pecans. You need a cup of pecans. And I'm going to hold it over this. And it should come out to a cup because I measured it a cup. Maybe I need to do a little bit more. It's right at a cup. I'm going to do just a tad more, and then I'll come back. Alright, that's a good cup. Cup of chopped pecans. Just going to pour those in there. And you mix all this up, and then we're going to make our cookies. We're going to bake our cookies. And you're going to set your oven to 325. And you're going to cook them anywhere from 9 to 11 minutes. And you're going to space them like 1.5 inches to 2 inches apart. Like by small teaspoon. Okay. I'm going to finish mixing it good with my hand because I got these gloves on. And make sure it's well combined. I did this the last time that I made them. So, and that way you get all your ingredients mixed up good. And it's just like a kind of like a cookie dough. And I just take them, do like little small amounts. Let me get my pan. I got my parchment paper on there. So you're just gonna put them like 1.5, like I said, 2 inches apart. And doing kind of like a teaspoon size maybe, hopefully. And you can use a spoon if you want to. So, I'm just doing it like this since I had the gloves on already, so. It says supposed to make 40 cookies, but it depends on how big you make them. We're gonna start out with 12. And the first ones I made was kind of big. But who wants a little teeny cookie? And when you after you get, like I said, after you get them baked, you're gonna let them cool completely before you take them out, or they'll fall apart. You gotta let them cool, and then you can take them up. All right, we're gonna see how these turn out. I say I might have put too much, but hey, it'll be all right. All right, I'm gonna stick them in the oven. I got my oven preheating to it's already preheated to 325, and like I said, it'll cook about maybe 9 minutes or so. So, all right, I'll come back. This is part of the cooking process. You can see how they're spreading out. All right, they've been cooking about 6 minutes. I got about 3 more minutes on them. All right, I got about another minute or so. I'm gonna cook mine about 10 minutes instead of 9. All right, I didn't cook them but 9 minutes. I took them out because they're getting brown around the edges, but I like mine a little more brown around the edge. But like I said, they're done, and I'm gonna let them cool and we'll come back. Okay, my cookies are cooled pretty good. They cooled about 10 minutes. And see, they're firm, but they'll get firmer if you let them cool longer. These are good cookies, y'all. Might want to try it. See, they're thin. They look kind of like lace in a way. Got like holes in it. You would think they wouldn't taste good with oatmeal in them, but they're good. I'm gonna take these up and I'll put some more in the pan and cook some more. This is just my first pan. I'm finished eating this cookie, but they're good. I will come back. All right, I'm gonna do another one on the same cookie sheet, and I'm gonna use a teaspoon this time. And I say I'm not doing a big teaspoon, and I'm putting them right back in that same circle on the parchment paper, because you can use it again. We'll cook these, and then we'll come back. I'll probably end up getting 36s. I tend to make mine a little bit bigger. And that way you only got to bake 3 times. All right, I'll put a little bit more, and a couple more. Kind of make them all about the same size. All right, that one looks kind of big there. All right, I'm gonna put these in the oven and then I'll come back. All right, here's my second batch of cookies. And they're cool. And I'll put them on my plate with the other ones. And we'll finish making the last of the cookies. And I'll come back. Okay. I'm gonna put some more cookies down on my sheet. And I'm gonna make it where I get 36. I'm not doing 40. And the stuff will spread once it gets on the pan, it'll spread and make your cookies. It'll spread into a cookie, put it like that. All right, so we got our cookies ready to bake another batch. All right, I'm gonna put these in the oven and I'll come back. All right, here's my last batch of cookies. So these are a little bit bigger. They kind of spread close to one another because I was making sure I used all my dough. So I didn't want to cook 4 cookies. So anyway, as soon as they cool, I'll get them up. Okay, I'm gonna get my cookies up. They're cool. Like I said, they kind of run together a little bit, but they didn't stick to one another. But these are some good cookies. You might think they wouldn't be good, being they got oatmeal in them, but they're good. And I got 36 out of it. I could have got 40, but I did it at 36. So there they are. These are lace cookies, and they are good. So anyway, this is my cousin's recipe, Jan. So I hope you liked the video. And that's a plate full of cookies. Anyway, I've already tried them earlier. I tried them on the first batch and they're good. So anyway, like I said, I hope you like my videos. If you do, go on and hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching.